So guys, APC people have come out to say that P2B is a threat to their government, that P2B is a threat to Nigeria, that P2B is a hard person or the worst person to be called an opposition because he's no longer a politician but he's now a movement. But before I like guys to take a look at that video where the man said it, let me read this tweet for you. So someone said, Madam Jiba said, it's clear that P2B has become a force to be reckoned with in Nigeria politics. His influence is undeniable, and it's obvious that no politician can afford to ignore him. He's proven to be a game changer in Nigeria political landscape. Despite not being in power, he continues to make a meaningful contributions in many sectors of development, especially in educational and health sectors. He has become the most important politician in Nigeria so far. Certainly, a new Nigeria remains possible. So this was what Madam Jiba said. And this is just the reason why this APC government are hating on P2B. This is just the reason why APC government are seeing him as threat. Like I said, I'll show you guys to take a look at that video to hear what the man said. That man is a Tinubu right-hand man that made the statement. So now again, this is the clear evidence of why these people hate P2B. But at the same time, I would like us to just take a look at what P2B said about this government again before I like to take a look at that video. So just take a look at this video and then just let me hear your views about it in the comment section.
I came back there and told somebody, you don't go to look for foreign investor. Anybody who tells you going around the world to look for foreign investor is wasting everybody's time. Foreign investor is like bee and honey. If you put honey here, how the bee will come in, nobody will tell you. I told you Macron finished G20 meeting, flew to Bangladesh because Bangladesh has just ordered 10 Airbus 350. So you have to go and see them because they're coming. If you look at all the economic analysis, go and Google where Bangladesh will be in 2030, where they will be in 2050. Nobody knows where we're going to be. With all this lying joke and everything, and people think it's about A or B or C. No. A deputy governor was just asked, you didn't go to school. He said it doesn't matter, but you feel it. You were the one who said I went to this school. Nobody forced you. If you know it doesn't matter, you would have said I didn't go to school. So we imagine your ingenuity as somebody who didn't go to school and was able to come up to this. But don't say things. We have now reached a country where, like Ben said, where people say something and do something else. I asked a woman to queue. He told me, whenever I queue, I don't get anything. This happened to me last year. So whenever I queue, I don't get anything. And after the tribunal decided our case, I called the woman and said, I'm sorry. Whenever I queue, I don't get anything. Because we had somebody going around the world saying this is how he's going to conduct the election. Everywhere he goes, he said, it was the night that I had what was called real time. Suddenly, he said, no, he can do it anyhow. Why didn't you tell us this anyhow? So that we can behave anyhow when we are voting as well. That is your country. That is what Ben is preaching today.
So guys, and this is just the main reason why this APC government are hating on P2B, or I say seeing P2B as a threat. Because what have P2B done? P2B have done nothing wrong to APC government. All his everything that he has done is just being an opposition to APC. That's just his only crime, being an opposition, which everybody have the right to be an opposition. So why are they not hating on P2B? To the extent that APC spokesperson came out to even threaten P2B and said that P2B has no legacy in Anambra State, which me and you know that is a lie. I also like to take a look at that video to hear it from his own mouth, where he was confessing that P2B is a threat to Nigeria government, that he is no more a mere politician, that is now a movement as a whole. Because how can a man single-handedly pull the crowd of Nigeria? When I mean Nigeria, I mean in the north, southeast, south, southwest, Yoruba, Hausa, Igbo, everybody came out in mass. How can one man make everybody in Nigeria that's above 18 years to go and get their voters card? One man. and then you think that is a mere politician. No, P2B is a movement. That's why they have obedience. P2B obedience. P2B is a force to reckon with. Like this person said, that no, P2B is no more longer a mere politician, because the kind of impact he have had in the life of Nigerians is nothing compared to any leader in Nigeria. And P2B always say, like in that video you watch now, he said that we have liars in our seats as our leaders. We have people that are not even accountable, people that are not even transparent. All they do is lie, and all they do is to extort and steal public funds. Because tell me the reason why someone, a leader in Nigeria, will send his or her daughter to go and study abroad and then pay with public funds. That is wickedness to the highest level. Because in a wise country, all you should do is to have used the money you're able to pay for your children's fees abroad, bring it out to Nigeria, invest it in Nigeria, build a good university that can make every other countries to come and would want to study in Nigeria. But because we have a selfish and a self-centered leaders, they care only about themselves, except P2B. Because P2B have been hammering that why send your children abroad when you can invest your money in Nigeria and build a better university in Nigeria for your children to study. Because it is more wise enough that you invest more in your home than you are doing other country. Now, take a look at what is happening between Trump and Nigerians now, where Trump are deporting Nigerians because they are an illegal immigrant. But the question there was that how many of the Nigerians have sold their assets just to be in America, and now again they have no place in America because their visa have expired or that they have no green card, so they have to come back to Nigeria to start life afresh. That is the importance of investing first in your home before you invest anywhere else. But our leaders are all self-centered. All they think about is themselves. Tell me why a leader will send their school fees, their money to go and pay school fees for their children outside the country. You are thereby building the economy of another country, whereas your economy is dying. That is a self-centered leader. So then guys, now take a look at that video and let me get a point or your views on that video. Take a look at that video and hear what an APC person said about Tinubu. I'm happy to be rather. Take a look at that video.
There is something that gives me worry. Each time I wake up in the morning and I go into the political firmament of Nigeria, and I found out that the biggest threat my candidate has is the man called P2B. P2B, as it is now, has an amoebic form. You cannot really describe how he is. It's shapeless at times. It comes to shape again. What am I trying to say? P2B is not a politician. P2B has become a movement in Nigeria that, if we are not very careful, is going to be like the proverbial dark horse that we, do what? Upturn and upstage, the apple cart in Nigeria here. I have told people, I said, yes, he might be very popular on social media, but not really popular on the print and electronic media. But P2B, secondly, has become a consciousness. A lot of people eat, drink, walk, sleep, P2B.
Everything that man said in that video is actually true. P2B is no longer a politician. P2B is a movement. P2B is a movement. Obedient. P2B was the first person to even come out and have a movement name, Obedient. Do you know the name Obedient? Obedient are all P2B supporters. That's Obedience. And you can imagine where the whole Nigerians are Obedience. That means the whole Nigerians are P2B supporters. If not for what happened in the last election, Tinubu have no place close to P2B. Atiku have no place close to P2B. P2B won that election free and fair. Like you always say, before you can be called an excellency, your way to the seat must be excellent. Is the way to the seat excellent? No, but yet he expects Nigerians to call him your excellency, which P2B is against. And P2B have done so many things in the north. In the north, P2B is not a Yoruba, P2B is not a Fulani, P2B is an Igbo man, but he have done a lot of things in the north that even the northern leaders have not once done at all. How can they have northern leaders and then nothing is working in the north? So if P2B have gone to the north to give them borehole, to help renovate schools, hospitals, who would have done it? Nobody. The northern leaders are not even doing any impact in the north. All they are after is IPOB, Nnamdi Kanu, Simon Ekpa. That's all that problem. But whereas your own side is ravishing in poverty, in hunger, in insecurity, but you're living it and looking for Simon Ekpa and Nnamdi Kanu that have done nothing wrong to you. Make it make sense. It does not make any sense. It does not even pass any information. All it passes is that the northern leaders have failed the north because they are not making any impact in their region. Imagine a whole north that you see a whole lot of hungry children lined up begging for food. Imagine in the north leaders, nothing is working there. In the north, nothing is working in the north. Like I said, mark my words. So I like guys, video watch now in the comment section. I'll be with you guys in my next video. Don't always forget to subscribe. Stay tuned, guys.